כולנו משתמשים בפייסבוק, אבל לא בכל יום אצלנו לפגוש מישהו שממש הצליח לשנות את העולם ועבד שם. אנחנו נמצאים כאן עם ג'ארד מורגנשטרן, הבחור שהמציא את כפתור הלייק בפייסבוק ומגיע עכשיו לביקור בארץ הקודש. Hi Jared.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's good. It's been really good to be here.
So can you tell me a little bit about your visit?
I came to Israel because essentially I just stopped working at Facebook after 7 years, and I knew the next thing I would get involved in would maybe be another 7 years. So I wanted to take time to explore, and I had two main reasons, I guess, for coming here. The first was I wanted to see if I had a stronger connection with my Jewish heritage. Growing up, I was Jewish American, but it was like, oh, my hair is brown. I also am Jewish. It wasn't something that I strongly identified with, and I just wanted to challenge that and see if coming would be more meaningful. And secondly, like, when people talk about Israel and politics around Israel and America, I don't feel like I have enough information to engage in conversation. So I would pull back, kind of feel a little bit embarrassed, and sometimes even judge Israel because I didn't know enough. And so I wanted to at least come here, know enough to formulate my own opinions.
So does Mark Zuckerberg knows about your visit here?
I think he probably does. He hasn't liked any of my photos yet. Normally he'll like once in a while when something really touches him.
Yeah,
so
I was wondering if he has time to actually like your photos or interact on Facebook.
You know, it's funny, he does, and a lot of the times when I post content or about like video games from childhood, like that's an interest that Mark shares, and there's this game Civilization that I made a parallel to. It's kind of about taking over the world, and Mark seems to like posts about that.
And how does it feel to understand that you've changed the world?
It doesn't feel like that, and it's unclear that if I hadn't been the team leader for making the like button, that someone else wouldn't have done it. But it does feel like great to go. Today I just came from talking to the IDF spokespeople who are responsible for using Facebook as a tool to let people know what's going on in the army, and like there's like 2 levels of an office dedicated to like using a tool that I helped to create, and like they listened to some of the stories I had from Facebook with like such admiration, and it was like, like, but you guys are in the army and I respect that. It's weird, but it's great how appreciative people are about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to rush back to work on this company I wanted to start. It seems like it could be the best of both worlds to work on the project here and get more time to spend in Israel. So I'm here in August. I need to decide if I want to stay in Jerusalem, Haifa, or Tel Aviv. So
It's because you understand that we are a startup nation?
Yeah, I'm on page 23 of reading Startup Nation.
So what are the good things that you're going to take with you from Israel?
It's interesting because every person I meet here almost considers themselves part of a team, like team Zion or like team Israel, and you get a lot of qualities that I see people working on smaller teams like at Facebook, and you know, even just like taking a hike, people bring coffee, and then everybody who is at the spot where you're hiking gets to share in this coffee because you're all part of a connected group. Doesn't matter how old you are, like everybody has the common bound of like defending themselves against a common enemy. Everyone's gone through the army. It just feels like a team, and there's something nice about it, living together and being very supportive, like a large kibbutz or something.